everyone, Arlene here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And as soon as I turned on my camera, Chris started blowing leaves or something out there. So if you hear a zzz going on, that's him outside blowing leaves. So I'm here in this video, and I have a feeling this will definitely be my last video before Christmas Eve. As a matter of fact, you probably are seeing this on Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope that you have something special going on in your home, or you've traveled somewhere to be with friends or family. I am doing my last minute preparations for our Christmas Eve celebration. For those of you who don't know, my cousin Stacy and I do round robin, meaning that we switch houses every year, and one year she hosts the 12 of us, and the next year I host, and she hosts, then I host, and this year is my year. So I am standing here in my laundry room. Yes, this is my laundry room. And I'm fixing to do a little bit of ironing to a couple of long tablecloths here. And then I'm going to take you out here into the kitchen area, and I'm going to show you how we have our table set up. And then Chris brought me up a box of my stuff that I used the last Christmas Eve that I hosted. So we're going to get into that box, and we're going to see what I have in there too, and we're going to set some stuff out on my two tables. I have one table set up for all of us to eat at, and then the other table is going to be my dessert table. So I'm going to go ahead and iron this, and then I'm going to iron the other one that goes on the dessert table, and then we'll head out here and do a little talking about these tables and looking through a box to see what I have to use. And we'll get going on doing these last minute preparations for our Christmas Eve celebration here in our home. I gotta turn this heat down. So I'm gonna speed through my ironing. Big deal, huh? And I'll be back in just a little bit. Either I look like a hello. All right, I wanted to give you, here's my tablecloth all ironed. Took me forever, and I want to, Chris is videotaping me here, but I wanted to show you guys a little trick just in case you don't know how to do this. I'm folding this tablecloth in half inside out, like I'm folding it inside out. Gosh, this is a huge tablecloth though. And first of all, come over here to the table and let's show them what you did, Chris. Here's our big long table. This is Hooker furniture, and it has two leaves to it. One leaf is under here. And let me scooch around here. We put this leaf is always in the table, the leaf that goes under it here. But we added another leaf. The only problem is, when we ordered our table pad, we forgot to order a leaf for it. Go us, woohoo! We were not real bright when we did that. So, my brilliant hubby decided, well, I can make a table pad to span the distance, and he made one out of sheetrock, you guys. And he taped the edges so the sheetrock doesn't bleed on the table, and it fits perfectly, and nobody but y'all and us and any family members that happen to watch this are going to know that that is underneath there. So, isn't that cool? I'm telling you, he can do anything, you guys, anything. But anyway, I'm fixing to go ahead and put this tablecloth on this table, and I folded it in half. So I want to try to find the center of the table and put the folded edge on the table. And see how I do here, getting it centered. I'm going to say the center is right between the two leaves. I think that's correct. Would you say so, Chris? Okay, then all I have to do is unfold it, and it's going to be the same distance at each edge of the tablecloth. In other words, it's going to be hanging down the same amount at either end. Now, I may not have gotten it centered because it was so big, but I'll have to, you know, walk around and check that. So, but just a little hint for you guys, you know, just to show you a little hint. And I'm sure that you guys already know this, but just in case there's somebody out there who didn't know it, I thought I would show you. All right, I'm gonna go and iron the other tablecloth that goes on that table over there. You can see it sitting over there behind the pole there. That's gonna be the dessert table, and we figured that our family is bright enough to walk around the pole if they need to. So we're gonna go ahead and put it there. But all 12 of us will be able to sit at this table, you guys. We have eight chairs here right now, and we'll scooch them together and pull in 4 more, 2 on either side from the dining room, and we'll all be able to sit here and have Christmas Eve dinner together. Yes, I'm hot. Yes, I'm crazy exhausted, but it's a good exhausted. I love this. I love this. I wouldn't have it any other way. This is my preparing for my favorite day of the year, and I'm not even kidding you guys. All right, I'll be right back when I get that tablecloth ironed and on that table, and then I'll be back to show you a box of stuff that I've worked with in years past. Okay, be right back. Okie dokie, everybody, I'm back, and I am a discombobulated mess, but I want to kind of give you an overview of what I'm doing. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you guys, check me out on Instagram, because I put pictures up there and little snippets of videos that I may not put on my YouTube, although keep an eye on the community post too. But anyway, I just pretty much want to just give you a little idea of what I'm doing. Now, these are wreaths, pine wreaths that I made 2 years ago. Sorry, Chris called me. Anyway, these are just pine wreaths that I've simply just glued little cardinals in and red balls and some red foliage. They're not exactly the same, both of them, but they're close enough. And this is going to be my centerpiece for my big table. It's going to be 2 of these, and then I'm going to set one of these down in between, inside of it, with a battery operated candle. And that's all I'm going to use for my centerpiece, you guys. I want something low profile and something that's not going to get in the way of everybody's, you know, plates and us talking to one another, you know, and looking over the table. My lanterns are way too big. Even my red lanterns, my little red lanterns that I'm going to fix them to show you, are too tall, you know. I really want something lower profile so folks can look over them, yet have the feeling of Christmas, you know. So I'm just going to very, you know, simply do that. I need to find me some battery operated candles. Goodness knows I have, you know, plenty of those that I can put inside here. You know, and that's it, y'all. That is it. And that's Christmassy enough for me, but yet, you know, not overwhelming for people who are going to sit there. We're all 12 of us are going to be sitting around that table. Now we're going to do it buffet style. I'll do it buffet style because I'm going to set up my island here. Let me take my camera down and turn it around. I can't do that while I'm talking to you. So let me take it down, and I'm going to get behind the camera and talk with you a little bit and show you a few more. Well, first of all, I wanted to show you what else I have in here. And I bought these just to sit around, you know, the counter top. And I've had these, you guys, since, you know, a few years ago. And, you know, they're just candle holders. And I may put a couple of these, you know, like, I'm not sure how many I have, but I could put like one in the middle and one on either side, something like that. Let me see how many I have here. I don't know, but that might be pretty. Got them all wrapped up in bubble wrap. Again, I did not purchase these this year. When I bought them at Michael's. Sorry for the ruffling of the bubble wrap. I just have 2. I do have kind of a gold. No. That might even be too high of a profile though. You see my wheels turning? I didn't even know I had this. But no, I have smaller. That looks cute. Something very low profile. I thought I might have a couple of low profile candle holders, but I don't. So we're gonna go with that. Okay, now let me take my camera down and let me walk you around and I'll show you what else is going on around here. Hang on. Okie dokie. So here's the table. Let me get back over here. I'll have the light on in the laundry room. And let me show you that we tied the chandelier all the way up so that no one would hit their head on it. And then there is the big table. And as I said, we're gonna have 12. I don't have that quite centered on there. I'll have to work on that. It's a little further down toward that end. I'll work on fixing that. And then you can see behind there, I decided not to put the dessert table directly behind the pole. And I will probably move it out a little further as we get closer to Christmas Eve. But for right now, that's how it's gonna sit. And I'll probably scooch it just a little bit further this way so that people can reach to either end. But you can see I have some fudge sitting there. And then Chris is gonna rig that lantern up and I'm gonna have Mr. and Mrs. Claus standing, you know, there to greet everybody to the dessert table. So this will be the dessert table. And then while I'm at it here, excuse my house, it's pretty clean. Still have a little bit of cleaning to do, but let me turn a light on in here. It's getting dark, isn't it? My goodness, I've been working all day, y'all. There we go. I'll move all of these pillows off of this couch and we will bring 2 chairs out of our bedroom that look just like this. They're in a slightly different color. And then we will bring these 2 chairs out of the living room. So I'm gonna, there's those lights blinking away. Aren't they pretty? I love them. But then we'll have those 4 chairs will sit around here and that will give us 10 people. We'll each have their own chair and then we'll pull over 2 more chairs and put them one on either side of the couch so that everybody has a seat on Christmas Eve. So when we're sitting and chatting and opening gifts and everything, everybody will have a place to sit. I wish I could put a sectional in here, and I don't know that I can't. Maybe one of these days, whenever we replace this furniture, I'm thinking about possibly doing a sectional, but I don't know. Anyway, all right, so there we are for the two big tables. And you guys can see everything. It's actually pretty clean. We've been cleaning all day. So here's the drink station. As it is right now, of course, the punch bowl with the wreath will go right here. And then we filled this up with what we know folks drink. And, you know, have a little Splenda and Sweet and Low, and I've got some sugar bowl in there. I'll turn on my little lamps. My marshmallows are gonna go in there, little baby mini marshmallows. And there I have all the cups on the cup holder. And then I have the little, oh, there's Chris. Shh. Isn't he handsome? Sorry, you don't see that. But there, that says Merry Christmas. And then I have this little guy sitting back here, and you can turn him on. Hang on. There you go. You can turn him on, so he'll be on all day. And then I have this here, and I think I'll put bottles of water, cans of soda, you know, and other things that folks might want to drink instead of punch. So this whole section, this whole piece of countertop is going to be nothing but drinks. you know, our drink station. And we don't drink alcohol, so there'll be no alcoholic beverages here. Just the, you know, the fruit punch and coffee, tea, hot chocolate, and I think we have Diet Mountain Dew. Kristen told me what everybody told her were her favorite drinks. So we went and got some root beer, some Diet Mountain Dew, and seltzer water. Stacy loves her seltzer water. So, and then over here, I took those 3 lanterns that I normally have out here, and I put them away. And I put my mixer away too, so that we have plenty of space for crock pots and whatever else need to go out here. And I need to clean my stove. Excuse that, it's got fudge stuff all over it. There, I made a cheesecake, and no, I did not put that on video, but I will be sure to give you a link to where you can see me make that, not that particular cheesecake, but one just like it. And then here is the island, and excuse that, this is what I had left in my box. Here's my box I was just working out of. Those tablecloths are not big enough. I have these left that I'll probably set around somewhere. I've got these placemats that I thought I would, I've only got 3 of them, so I'm not sure where I'll put them or how they'll go. But this is what I'm gonna do here. And again, Chris has rigged me up. These are the 2 smaller lanterns that I got from Walmart. And just those 2 Christmas trees. And everything else around here will be for food. And trust me, we'll need the rest of the island just to set our food out. So let me get back. It's not perfectly exactly the way it's going to be, but it's close, you guys. So anyway, let me come over here and say some final words while I'm looking at you. And say my final goodbye here. So hang on, I'll be right back. Okie dokie, I'm back. I am one pooped mama. I really am. But as I said, it's a good tired. It's a good tired. I love, love, love preparing for this day, you guys. It truly is the most special day of the year for me. It always has been. And so I think you can see how I pulled everything together, or pretty close to it. And again, I'll try to take some still shots and either put them up on my community post or try to put them on my Instagram, sharing, you know, some pictures of the house. But I think this will be my last Vlogmas of 2019. Of course, I'll come back before the new year, though, with, you know, other videos. I'm not sure of what, but you know, I feel sure that I'll be back with something. It may not be as many. Certainly won't be as many as I've had this week, or last week and this, you know, week so far. So, you know, we'll just go with it, you guys, and we'll, you know, I know that a lot of you are traveling and celebrating, and might not even have time to watch this old lady, you know, gather herself for Christmas. So anyway, I'm yammering. What is new? So let me go into some final words here and say thank you guys so much for coming along with my Vlogmas series. I know it's been a bit discombobulated, and we had some sadness happen with our passing of our precious Sam that we're going to miss and have missed so much as we've prepared for this day. And I know that everybody who's coming is going to miss him. It's a big hole in this house. So, you know, but thank you guys for hanging in with me. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for all your love. Thank you for all your comments that I have not been able to get back to. I'm so terribly sorry. I've been trying to answer questions, but other than that, y'all, I honest to goodness, just don't have the time to get back to you guys. But please know that once you see my heart show up, I've read it and I've taken it to my heart, where it nestles in and where I will cherish it forever, honestly. I love you guys more than words can say, more than words can say. And I have enjoyed doing this Vlogmas series. How much fun, huh? It was just fun just to kind of go, okay, well, this is what I'm doing today, you know? So, Merry Christmas, Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. I hope that you are able to spend time with those you love and who love you. And I hope you get to rest, recuperate from work if you work. And, you know, I hope that you feel all the good feels and Those of you who are without loved ones this year, please know that I definitely don't know exactly how you were feeling, but I sure have been there after the loss of my mom. I know how that hurts. I know how that aches, so, please know I'm thinking of you, and we'll say a prayer for everybody as we go into these next couple of days. But let me just say, for those of you who are struggling and suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits, hugs all around, and I do keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all of that said, Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.